I know.
Okay, here we are. Going...
Why we love to watch like experts playing and things like that. That's why we're better at casting than we are playing.
And we just
True.
got a host from Heart, player from Peru, nice guy and a streamer now, and he hosted us with 58 viewers, was it? I think so. So thank you very much for that. All right.
Appreciate the support.
Yep, indeed.
The map is Duopoly. I've seen this one played a few times. Not super easy to all, but also not that difficult to all. And the civilizations, interesting again. Celts versus Chinese. Celts for Cloud.
Yes. You know, the difference with Chinese is that they don't start with 6 villagers anymore, but with 5, and instead they get 50 food extra. So your town center will probably not idle as much anymore if you don't find your sheep immediately. Also, they got the bonus from Teutons that their town center got a little bit more line of sight, so they will be able to find their sheep a little quicker, or you know, if the
faster,
sheep, if they are near,
nice.
At least if they are near enough the sheep, then they will have a better chance at finding them. So Chinese, now if you take in the bonus they have, you know that all upgrades are a little bit cheaper for them. They are a powerhouse. Remember, Elclan Chris's favorite civilizations overall probably Chinese, and he knows why, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm looking at balance patch, and like you said, town center is now +5 line of sight, and they start with 5 villages instead of 6, minus 150 food and minus 40 wood instead of until now minus 200 food and minus 50 wood, and now they also get bombard cannons.
Yes. Which is a nice allusion, you know, to actual history, because China was the country that invented gunpowder. So not to have a single gunpowder unit for China was a bit funny. Well, they had bomber towers, okay, but not a unit.
Bomber cannons, yeah. And for kills, they were a bit nerfed. Wood bonus reduced from 15% to 12%, still faster for their woodcutters. Then siege weapons attack 15 faster instead of 25% faster. Now this is a bit significant, but still it's better for Celts overall. And their unique bonus to make them like heavy tanks, Furor Celtica, gives now plus 40% hit points instead of 50%. So still like mini tanks, man.
Yeah. I just linked the full overview of these little changes in the chat, and I quickly have to say that Richard is completely wrong, as always, in the chat. He says that it doesn't make any difference, you know, if you give them 50 food but you give them 1 villager less, that it's the same. No, it's actually not. There has been testing, lots of testing, and really,
actually, like you said, now you can make vills, for example, even 1 vill instead of researching Loom right away.
Yep. All right.
Anyway, look at the mill for Pike, man. Those deer are almost there without luring them. Almost close to that mill.
That's
great
beautiful
placement, seriously.
And the berries themselves, they have a nice shape, so he could build an almost perfect mill there.
Yep.
So people appreciate the shout out on the chat, apparently. So the boars moving in, 7 HP left, should be careful. Garrison lost the villager.
Oh,
seriously, that was not necessary. He could have garrisoned the villager easily.
Yeah, but he's not the only one. I have seen, not too often, but I have seen in other players as well. You know, just he didn't move it inside with 4 HP, took 1 more hit. Took 1 more hit, and that's it, man. Down, the villager going down. Happens. It happens. Even for best players.
Unfortunately.
We all make mistakes, but it's what you do with the mistake.
Oh, early, very early barracks. Oh, well, I'm saying very early. It's population 21, but I don't see a barracks coming up for Pike yet. So again, Pike is Chinese. Chinese are still probably the worst civilization to go for a drush, you know, because of the reduced resources in the beginning. But from Feudal Age onwards, their updates are cheaper, they get a discount, and they are, you know, classified as an archer civilization, and rightfully so. Okay, yeah.
Right, so we have
I was about to say about the archers and stuff. The only other civilization that beats the Chinese is the Britons for the archer civilization.
Yeah.
You mean with I mean better archers or?
Yeah, better archers, better range.
No, man. The best archers in the game are plumed archers. I tested.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have the range, they're the strongest. They beat Chukonus, they beat crossbows, normal archers, they beat the snipers, the longbows. Well, of course, in the same number, because again, if you have double the number for one, it's with the advantage.
Yeah.
But in the same number, plumed archers, they beat other archers. They win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I say that the Brit archers are better because of the easier, like, low-cost TCs and things like that.
True. Yeah.
And the Brits archers will always win due to that fact, because your economy is a lot better, and you know the TC cost is huge when it comes to fighting a Briton player.
It is. No doubt about that. But also taking in consideration that Mayan's resources last longer, which also somehow makes their economy, you know, last longer, basically. Right?
Yeah, and that's why the Viper loves playing mines.
Oh, check out the scout, cloud.
Ooh, close one. 5 HP, that's 2 hits. Why is he going? I almost lost the scout. And there's 2 militia
But
now.
mission accomplished, man.
Yeah.
He denied the gold miners to mine the gold and wall them in. Good job.
That is an interesting strategy. He's going men-at-arms with Chinese. I'm not sure I've seen that before. I mean, men-at-arms is obviously very popular these days. Fast feudal and men-at-arms. But with Chinese, this might be a first, for me at least. Nice one.
It kind of becomes, lately, like you said, pretty standard. Seriously, more and more. I have seen quite often, militias on the way to feudal age, then men-at-arms, because, again, for a feudal age unit, those men-at-arms, until the enemy has a minimum group of archers, they're strong, man.
Yeah.
And they're not there, 3, 4, 5 men-at-arms. They're not there to completely destroy the enemy, but to keep him in check, to delay the economy more than normal militias.
Yeah, and Katsuni, we're always talking about the civilization-specific changes here in our balance patch, but there's also general changes, and one general change is that men-at-arms, or militia, the entire infantry line, they move slightly faster, so they are more mobile. They can hunt down archers, skirmishers, etc. better, so they are more viable now.
Even more, yes.
Yeah.
It makes a better point.
Yeah.
And one thing I would say is, like, Cloud came forward with those militia. He realized he was under attack, and then he walked all the way back to try and deny this attack. But he should have kept going and tried to deny villager time on Northern Pike right there. But he's came all the way back, and that's taken a lot of time. And now he's just stood there. What are you doing? Bring him back and fight. At least do something.
Yeah.
And now he's got to fight. He's fighting men-at-arms. He's going to lose this battle. This is going to be... Oh dear, he's got skirmishers coming out. Yeah, good play. But he needs to go and attack.
I agree. And meanwhile, Pike is, anticipating the attack, that's due. And he's walling up with palisades. He could even wall further between these two forests, towards the east. It is rather easy to wall, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And towards the side, oh, he's still open. Pike thought probably that the forest would touch the edge of the map in the west, but it does not, so it's still open.
Hello guys, Butter Chicken.
Hello, hello.
And Meatman. Hello guys. Hello everybody watching the welcome to the stream. You're right, man. Now a blacksmithing. Oh, I think there's a hole between the house and the forest.
Oh yes, you see, I've got a grid mod, and I didn't even spot it. I wouldn't have seen that either as a player. Oh
but
boy.
Again, we said this in the past quite a few times.
Yeah.
If your strategy is based really on walling to help your whatever, just double check, make sure it's completely walled.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And Pike is full on archers now, and I know Pike is one of the best micro players. There is a thing called Pike Patrol, so there is something named after him. He can probably out micro skirmishers, dodge their shots, but still, it's skirmishers against archers, not a nice situation for Pike, and they are inside his base.
True.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a hole there. Wow. I saw the scout going in and I was like, seriously?
Yeah.
There's a hole? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, when I click on the house and on the tree next to it, then it is obvious. But, just, scrolling over it, trying to cast,
I know.
Then I missed it. I really haven't seen it. Okay.
But what I like about Pike is he's paying no attention on that army coming in. He's gone full up with his archers there to try and. I think he's going to go straight to the goal, and let's see.
And Cloud must have seen it because the archers walked past the house, and there should have been at least a one.
Well, you see him sending away the gold miners and now making some skirmishes to try. And on top of that, one defensive tower to his lumber camp. So he spotted this. Forward, this raiding.
Yeah.
But I do like it how he went, well, okay, they're over there. I don't care about that. I'm going to go and attack. And he's doing that right now. And now he's going to the wood line, but the tower is going to force him back. And he goes down. Is he going to go back to there, or is he going to go to the farms? Where's he going?
He's trying to find, some weaker spot in Cloud's base. Like that, he can't stay in the range of the tower. And also, if he stays put without even moving the archers like he does now, he might, he's expecting the enemy to come over with some counter army. But I like that he didn't stay, like you said, completely defensive. He was trying to also counter raiding, do something, and finally now he was able to cover that hole with another house.
Oh yes, that's definitely. Is it? Yeah, it should be. Should be close. Okay, Pike meanwhile needs to, go back here because
actually I'm not convinced. Is it?
As I said, I had to look twice.
It still seems like a hole, man.
and I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But you know what you can always do. Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
And now Cloud coming forward with 4 villagers, build a house. Oh, why are you GBing? Oh no.
You're right, man. I mean, what's the point? Seriously, you come forward with 4 vills to build 1-2 houses and then go back? You for real?
I don't know what he had in mind there. Well, he is getting close to Castle Age.
He could have put a perfect tower there, and that would have covered the wood line and the gold.
True.
And that would have been huge. But he's walking back. Oh dear, this is a big mistake by him.
That would have been such an awesome tower there. I can see where you would have spotted it or placed it, Michael. Yeah, somewhere here.
And check him out, he's mining stone with 3 vills, so he could drop more than 1.
He is on 40 wood right now. And you see, he actually went for the safe choice. He decided to go back to his main gold and build a water tower at his main gold there. So he made a decision, based on what he has seen in this game and how Pike was playing. First he thought he would drop an aggressive tower, and then he thought, I'm probably still open, and he's building an outpost because he can't wall all that area. And yeah, eventually
but
decided to build.
He's building a tower on the gold right now.
Yeah.
But he should have built that tower forward of his gold and on the hill. Because the hill bonus is huge. Why build it there?
Maybe because the villagers can hop into the tower quicker. If it was on the hill, they would have had to walk for like 2-3 seconds. This is actually things these high-level players think of, like 2-3 seconds bonus. But
yeah, but he knows he's outnumbered. He knows he's made a few mistakes. He should have built that tower on the hill there. And he's building a nice one there on the stone. That is a beautiful tower.
That's a good tower. And you're right, eventually he will build a second mining camp on this gold to saturate it properly and efficiently. And is he doing it now? Well, it's not an ideal one, but it's alright. He's saturating the other side. And then your placement would have been perfect. So yeah, you're right. Okay. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, Pike is moving in.
It's one important thing. Cloud is on the way to Castle Age, like halfway to Castle Age, while Pike is researching now wheelbarrow.
We've seen the resources from him like 2-3 minutes ago. We're looking much better than for Pike. Pike is on 650, 670 now food, getting wheelbarrow. Rather late, 25 minutes with Chinese. I mean, it's cheaper for Chinese. Rather a little late for my taste. Outpost is going down, so Cloud knows what's waiting for him. Looking at the chat. Okay, I will officially end this conversation here. You guys have been going on circles for 20 minutes now. Can you stop it? Please. Please.
Yeah. Well, let them debate, man. It's no problem. I mean, one player sees things in one way,
seriously,
in the other way. It's how they feel,
Seriously.
Oh, debate is always good.
It's good, but it's going in circles. It's driving me nuts reading it. Really.
don't read it.
Exactly. Okay.
Really.
But what I like is Northern Pike is completely and utterly walled right now. And he can really put the pressure on. And Pike is in actually Castle Age, where Cloud he's got a lot to catch up.
Hello to Platinum Figs.
I've got the names wrong. Pike is not in Castle Age. He's just researching it now. He's 60% on the way. And Cloud is already in Castle Age. But
I want to see forward from Cloud, man. I want to see forward aggressive. Siege Workshop. Go, go, go. Take advantage of the Celts, dude.
Yeah, do it. Go for it. You've got nothing to lose. Go for it. He must know that Pike is pretty well, walled, and his veil management is really good, and his economy's good. Yeah. He's got to put that pressure on. Go, 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 go.
He's not. He's building a university back home. Yeah.
He's trying to come on the south side, but Pike is well walled with a nice gate, houses, 2 archery ranges. There's no way he can attack his villas. Pike is keeping his villas safe, but he has a lot of idols.
8 idols, villagers.
8 idols for like 2 minutes right now.
True.
And his army was idling a little bit too, not sure what he was waiting for. Well, probably the crossbow and elite skirmisher upgrade. Oh, this might be an important fight coming up. First shot went to the house, so Pike missed the element of surprise, and he's retreating.
Well, he's buying time for his gates. I mean, the force in this young Padawan is super strong with the walling, man.
Well, it's a tournament game, and you know, even players who like open maps or don't like warding in rated games, in tournament
true.
games, they don't take chances. No unnecessary risks. Yeah.
But like you said, Katsuni, I would have loved to see the villager come forward and build a siege workshop, and then put a mangonel in the mix.
Yeah.
And you know, Pike would be in big trouble if they done that. He's going to lose this fight. All of his army is going to be dead. So he needs to really produce now. I think Pike is going to push him back and start attacking the villas. Come on, Cloud. Come on.
That sounded funny because you must have went away from your microphone or something, Michael. Anyway.
But why Pike is not building more town centers, man? I mean, you're already 30 minutes in the game. This is his plan to stay with only one? Seriously?
Okay, I think now he just dropped one because he lost 100 stone. And a second one, yep.
You're right.
So you guys...
He's building.
You guys were like 5 seconds ahead of Pike in the thinking here. So good job, guys. Oh, hill bonus. Hill bonus for Cloud, and Pike losing some units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see, again, good lure there for Cloud. Let him come to have the hill advantage. Well, after losing a few units, obviously, Pike is just going back.
Yeah, Pike's gonna hog that hill. He's gonna hog that hill to his death. But you've got, like, you know, like all the experts and that, they really rely on hills to get the advantage over their enemy, and that was so clear right there.
Yeah. We haven't mentioned the map. It is called Duopoly. It's an open land map, as we can see.
I said it in the start.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The Mangonel!
Ooh.
Dude, move away, man. Wow.
No, this is a nice advantage for Pike. The siege workshop just got completed for Cloud, so it's gonna take another few seconds at least for another mangonel to come out of it. And Pike, where is he going? Well, there's 2 town centers now.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, I was fast.
Yeah.
Okay, another mangonel for Pike? No. He stays with... No, actually,
take
he
a
does
look.
have to...
Take a look. Yeah, we're looking at it.
And another full
Ouch.
ship. Oh my god, Cloud, what are you doing?
That hurt.
Rusty, man. I mean, some said that he came back for not playing quite for a while, and you can see it. I mean, he can do better than this. I have seen games with him played, and yeah,
and you know, he's one of the players who doesn't post on AOC Zone every day, so maybe he's not that active at the moment. Who can tell? I don't know right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cloud.
But still, man, I mean, with those losses, look at Cloud. It's the same population or a bit more. He has 5 villages more, while 3 more army for Pike. But kills and death ratio a bit better for even with those losses. Not a big difference though.
No, the scores are kind of close. Villager counts are very similar. Kill death ratio is even very similar. So nothing decided really. Let's take a look at the resources. Pike has started his boom. Everything is low. He's investing into economy. Another town center up now for Pike. Sorry, not for Pike, for Cloud.
Cloud has got 4 TCs up.
Yep.
4 TCs!
Yep, it's 4 against 3 now. Yeah, and Pike added his town centers later, so that means less villagers.
Important fight though there, and we could see Cloud losing 2 mangonels, man, to that army of Pike. Wow, that's not the best outcome, but even like that, he's still in the lead with population. 6 vills, and still the 4 more army for Pike. And another mangonel incoming. Whoa! Ho ho!
Just a quick second.
This is gonna be a mangonel war right here.
Yeah. Just a quick note for the viewers. If there's any lag, let me know, because I can see I'm dropping frames and Katsuni went just a little robot on me. I don't know what's wrong today. The internet speed test is fine, but I don't know. Well, we're looking at the fight now. The gloves are off, and one mangonel left for Pike.
And he took the mangan out. Well, we were skirmishers. What the hell?
And another shot. Another shot.
And another shot. Oh my!
Yeah,
Oh my!
Cloud needs to
Still
retreat.
close population. Still close population. But if Cloud will manage to take that hill, it's gonna be bigger problem for Pike, man.
Yeah.
Army-wise now more for Cloud, and also villagers. He has how many? 7 villagers more. What the hell? Didn't Pike build his 3 town centers faster than Cloud?
He did.
Now Cloud is with 40 Cs though, right?
But in game number
Yes,
1, someone on the Twitch chat already pointed out that Pike had a big villager lead without any real explanation. That only means that Cloud had his town center idle a little, which again tells me he's maybe a little bit rusty. Because if you have a lot of town centers and much quicker than your opponent, then you should have a considerable lead. Right now it is 8 villagers lead. Could be bigger. Now 9,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't say that, Northern Pike's rusty. He's done some great games, just previous to this one. But Cloud is coming forward. I love it. I like how he's taken the fights.
Yeah, he's an aggressive player. He tries to harass all the time. There is this rather big plateau in front of Pike's base now that Pike has control over now. And Cloud needs to, get a foot on it somehow
He
if
will,
he
man.
wants
He
to
will
engage. Yeah.
He will check him out. Back home, he's building 3 stables, and since Pike has mostly skirmishers, or at least like half, those knights I think can surprise him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, again,
But Pike,
a defensive mangonel. Yeah.
check the economy, the resources. I mean, Pike has everything to go up to Castle Age. I think he's missing a secondary
Imperial
building.
even. Yeah.
Yeah, he's building now university. Okay,
Yeah. He does have the resources, and
but he has army in.
But if he spends those resources to go Imperial Age, he's going to be done. He needs to clean this and
Check out in the corner, in the south corner.
Yep.
Cloud trying to run away with his
He
skirmishers,
will get
chased
trapped.
by Pike.
Pike already building a house, nice. Then all the Knobs players, they do this really well, if you ask me. Trapping, sandwiching the opponent all the time.
Yeah, but I think he realizes that this army's just going to be dead anyway, and it's forcing idle villager time and causing a reaction. And whereas Cloud is like singing happy at home while he's building those knight army. Look at these knights coming in now. Siege rams coming in now. This is gonna be huge. If he uses those siege rams as like a shield, he will destroy
battering rams.
those skirmishers.
And those knights will make the difference, man. I don't think Pike was expecting this one.
Oh,
Seriously.
nice shot. 2 mangonels for 1
Oh, 2 mangonels for 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was unbelievable.
And you see, this is like 2 very different philosophies clashing right now. Fast Imperial against a Castle Age push. Well, in inverted commas fast, but one player opting for Imperial, the other for Castle Age push. Let's see how this plays out. Wow, this is...
until Pike will be able...
I mean... That castle's done.
Yeah. Until Pike will be able to mass, enough Pikes with some upgrades, that castle will go down, and possibly Cloud can even break through.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big game changer. Though that mangonel shot was awesome, but
that was really well,
enough.
Well played, well microed there by Pike, and the castle will fall. And then what? Well, he's getting 1 mangonel after another, Pike that is, but there's too many knights running around. He needs...
Look at the population difference, man.
Yeah.
What the hell?
40 difference.
Yeah.
He needs monks right now, if you ask me.
And now look at the economy, look at the villager count. Yeah, I think Cloud's got this, and
very strong
that
play.
Was very awesome game.
He has the advantage, and he's researching Arbalest and Pikeman, but let's not forget about those elite skirmishes, right, from Cloud that are counter for both. pikes and arbalest, and the Rams still taking those houses, military buildings one by one.
It's a lot of wood missing, and obviously the wall basically is going down.
Yep.
This town center has only 5 villages.
Come on, Cassini. I want to hear your "and the nights have come."
When the nights are in, ooh,
and you are dead.
I don't want to
forward.
Don't want to call it yet.
From Cloud. Go.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Nice one. What does the gold look like for Pike? Well, he has 2 golds in the back, so it's not not a game breaker here. But
and Cloud coming forward with a main castle there, gonna deny that wood line.
Yeah.
Love this push. This is great.
Same. This is really exciting. Like, and I kind of missed the preparation. I mean, you guys pointed out the stables and everything, and I thought, okay, here we'll get maybe like 5 knights or so to deal with enemy skirmishes, whatnot. But he went for a serious.
Pike with the resources, this is out, man. It is GG.
Wow.
And even more, Cloud was on the way to Imperial. And look at the army difference. Was 32 to 9, and villagers wise almost 40 villages more, man. Yeah, it was a clear win.
Yeah.
Good push. And I'm 99%, if not 100%, that those knights from Cloud changed this game. Pike didn't expect it.
No, those knights changed the game, definitely. And the forward castle coming in. Cloud played a good game there. He really played it good. Really played it good.
I'm so happy this actually worked, because, you know, I am, as a player, I really favor a Castle Age push over an Imperial click most of the time. And everyone tells me, you're a noob, don't do that, get your upgrades in Imperial. But this one worked, so now I have a recorded game to point to. And as I said, it's 2 very different, you know, philosophies. Most players, expert players, will go for Imperial Age and make sure they will be safe for, you know, 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. But here, Pike, I don't know what else he could have done. Well, a castle. What about a forward castle?
Pike was on way to Imperial Age, you know, until, I mean, before he could see those knights incoming from Cloud. He didn't know. It was good that he was going for a faster Imperial Age, because without those knights, once in Imperial Age with halbs, with arbalest, then the advantage would have been for him. But until then, really, the knights surprised him.
And a quick correction. Pike did have a forward castle. I said he should have built one. But he should have protected it, really. Maybe stonewall it, maybe get some mangonels near it. You know, this castle went down way too fast, and Pike had to run back behind his walls, and then it was just, you know, a couple of houses.
Well, you know, he's rusty. I understand he's rusty and stuff like that, but he gambled a little bit too much there. And if you go Imperial and you know your enemy is definitely still in Castle Age, you should make sure you will survive the next 3 minutes. And this did not happen here for Pike. Cloud, big lead in food, in wood, stone, gold, 700 difference as well. It looks like the boom that we missed a little, you know, from Cloud finally kicked in, and he did the right thing then to go for a push instead of going Imperial. Because in Imperial, not sure. Chinese or Celts, both are pretty good. I would maybe favor Chinese, but that's just me. Yeah, but then again, Jeanette, don't forget, like, you know, Pike just got a little bit overconfident there, a little bit of a gamble, a little bit of that, and Cloud, he could have done a lot better with his earlier towers and placed them a little bit better. But the main thing is, he won the game, and that's what counts.